त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनं प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्र्यवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्।
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री साईनाथाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लक्ष्मीनारायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कृष्णराम शिवमारुत्यादिरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शेषसायिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई गोदावरी तट शिरडी वासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्त हृदयालयाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वहृन्निलयाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भूतावासाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भूतभविष्यद्भाववर्जिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कालातीताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कालाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कालकालाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कालदर्पदमनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई मृत्युञ्जयाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अमर्त्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई मर्त्याभयप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई जीवाधाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वाधाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तावनसमर्थाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तावनप्रतिज्ञाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अन्नवस्त्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आरोग्यक्षेमदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई धनमाङ्गल्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई बुद्धिसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुत्रमित्रकलत्रबन्धुदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई योगक्षेमवहाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपद्बान्धवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई मार्गबन्धवे नमः। ॐ श्री साई भुक्तिमुक्तिस्वर्गापवर्गदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अन्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई सच्चिदात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई नित्यानन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई परमसुखदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई परमेश्वराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई परमात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई ज्ञानस्वरूपिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई जगतः पित्रे नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तानां मातृदातृपितामहाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्ताभयप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तपराधीनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तानुग्रहकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शरणागतवत्सलाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तिशक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई ज्ञानवैराग्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई संशय हृदय दौर्बल्य पापकर्म वासनाक्षयकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई हृदय ग्रंथि वेदकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कर्मध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई शुद्ध सत्वस्थिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई गुणातीत गुणात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनंत कल्याण गुणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अमित पराक्रमाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई जयने नमः। ॐ श्री साई दुर्धर्षाक्षोभ्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अपराजिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई त्रिलोकेषु अविघातगतये नमः। ॐ श्री साई असत्यरहिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वशक्तिमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई स्वरूप सुंदराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुलोचनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई बहुरूप विश्वमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई अरूपाव्यक्त्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अचिन्त्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सूक्ष्माय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वान्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई मनोवागतीताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेममूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुलभ दुर्लभाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई असहाय सहायाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनाथनाथ दीनबान्धवे नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वभारभृते नमः। ॐ श्री साई अकर्मानेक कर्म सुकर्मिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुण्यश्रवण कीर्तनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई तीर्थाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई वासुदेवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सदांगतये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्यनारायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकनाथाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पावनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अमृतांशवे नमः। ॐ श्री साई भास्कर प्रभाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई ब्रह्मचर्य तपश्चर्यादि सुप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्य धर्म परायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सिद्धेश्वराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सिद्ध संकल्पाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई योगेश्वराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भगवते नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तवत्सलाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्पुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्य तत्व बोधकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कामादि षड्वैरिध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई अभेदानन्दानुभवप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई समसर्वमत सम्मताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई श्री वेंकटेश रमणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अद्भुतानंदचर्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रपन्नार्तिहराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई संसार सर्व दुःख क्षयकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वविद सर्वतोमुखाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वान्तर्बहिस्थिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वमङ्गलकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वाभीष्टप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई समरस सन्मार्ग स्थापनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई समर्थ सद्गुरु श्री साई नाथाय नमः। शांति शांति शांति।
humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Sai Ram, everyone.
Sai Ram.
Thank you all for joining annual general body meeting. Let's start the meeting with a quick prayer. Let us all say together. So, Om
Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us all be together. Let us all be nourished together. Let us all work together with great vigor. May our studies illumine may we not contradict or hate each other. Om peace, peace, and peace.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Most of you know me, but for some of you that don't know me, my name is Praveen Kambampati. Thank you, Swami, for giving me the opportunity to be serving as the president for Sai Seva Sadan for last year and this year. And last year and this year, both years are very special. You know, if I ask Jagannatha, he will say, "Oh, because you are the president." But that's not it. Actually, last year, Swami gave us a gift, a new home for us after many, many years. You know, if you are living in a rental home, our goal is to go to our permanent home. So that's what happened with Swami. So we took one step, and he took rest of the 99 steps. And we think like only, you know, we think of 3,000 square foot house or 4,000 square foot house, but he thinks big. So we got like a huge building for us. Thank you, Swami. And this year it's Swami's centennial birthday, we all know that. So we have so many things going on as far as the Swami's birthday concerned. And today's agenda is pretty tight. So we'll go over some general information, and then we'll introduce the new team. We have a couple of new members into the team, and then we'll go over we sent the feedback 3 weeks back, and we have a very good responses this time. Last year we got about 26, and we got about 54, more than double this year. So it's a pretty good. Thank you all for submitting the feedback. And then obviously we'll go over Sai, you know, service, elevation, and illumination. So each of the presenters is going to come and talk about Sai, and then we have the building update and finance update. With that, some general information which we all know. Basically, our center runs purely on the volunteers' time and energy. You know, we have so many service activities going on, and we take 4 artists to Baba every single day, and then, you know, bhajans offered on Thursdays and Sundays. And as part of the centennial year, you know, we are doing the Friday bhajans, home bhajans. You know, the target is, you know, for 100th birthday, we want to do 100 home bhajans. So it's been going on. And every month we have a Ekadashi Rudrabhishekam and the Devi Mahatmyam Parayanam here. So, and then special events, special festivals. And as far as the illumination part, we have adult study circle and parent study circle, Veda classes, SSC classes. So, and then each of the presenters will deep dive into each of those items. And then we have a YA team. And as far as the communication, we have the WhatsApp groups and the emails. Out of the 56 people, there are 3 people that they said they were not getting communication through either WhatsApp or email, so we took an action, we added them. But if any of you is still not getting any bulletins or not in the WhatsApp group, please see me after this meeting so I can add immediately. And then it's my honor to introduce the center team. We have a 20 plus members of the team that's running this organization. It's not like a 3 or 5. And it's my honor to introduce Brother Chandra Gopalakrishnan as the President for Sai Center. And then Sridhar Gopalakrishnan as the Vice President. And Brother Jagan Chaudhary joined the team as the Service Coordinator. And then for devotional, we have Mona Saladi and Rupini as the SSC Coordinator. So, Rohini will be as the SSC Coordinator. Please give them a... The Sai Seva Southern, as you know, there is no change from last year. So me and Rupini as the Vice President and Brother Mohan Bonala as the Secretary. And we still have a Jiru Auntie as our advisor. Whenever there is meetings happen, we take her advice. She's an independent advisor on the board. Apart from this team, so this team basically we meet very regularly, almost every week, and then we take care of all the events that's happening day to day. So every week, Thursday the programs and Sunday programs and all the events that's coming in this particular month. And then we have an extended team we call Central Logistics Team. And I would like to introduce the logistics team also. Because it's not just the bhajans and the service, there's so many things going on in the center. Like, we take care of Swami's robes, wash, iron every single day. We coordinate the prasadam. And so weekly prasadam, the lead is Sister Madhavi, she's not able to here, I think she's in India, and Sister Lakshmi Bonala. And then for the road management, Sister Chitra and Shanta. And for altar and flower management, Haima Auntie and Sister Vasumati. And for Thursday morning Abhishekam, Brother Mohan and myself, I think most of you know, every Thursday morning we do Abhishekam to Small Baba, morning 7 a.m. So it's a great opportunity for us to just stay and make sure we have one-on-one with Swami. And then supplies, Brother Mohan Bonala and Venkat Kallam will take care. And after Thursday bhajans, it gets so late, so we all go home quickly. So Friday, Brother Sai comes and vacuums the entire place and makes it clean. And then we have a Brother Srini is providing us the drinking water. And then we have a special event coordinators, Brother Ramesh and Brother Vijay. And then Brother Kotu is, managing the adult study circle. And we have a Brother Satish Damaraju, takes care of the ACRA and DM lead that happens.
People know what they mean.
So ACRA means Ekadasha Rudrabhishekam and Devi Mahatmyam that happens second Saturday and the third Saturday of every month here. Fourth Saturday of every month here. So please join us. So it's a great opportunity to have a Ekadasha Rudrabhishekam to the Omkareshwara, and then we'll do the Devi Mahatmyam chanting here. With that, Sister Rupini is, the Central Logistics team is basically, we meet maybe once in 1 month or 2 months, or whenever there is a special need, we have a meetings, and then all major decisions regarding the center is being taken by the entire team together. So that's why we have such a big team. And then they are taking so many, things on day-to-day basis. So that's the main point of having this 20 plus members, that's managing this organization successfully. I would like to thank every one of you, and then just give a big round of applause. I request Sister Rupini to please go over the survey feedback results. Sairam.
Sairam all. So next we will be covering details of the survey that was sent out to members during the last 3 weeks using WhatsApp groups and bulletins. Thanks to all those who responded to the survey. We really appreciate your time. 53 members completed the survey and provided their feedback or comments on various programs of our center.
They also scored their satisfaction on these various programs, giving a rating on the scale of 1 to 10. 1 means it's not applicable to them. They're not involved in the activity, and 10 means they're highly satisfied. So as we can see on the chart on the slide there, these programs scored around 9 out of 10. So to be specific, service activities scored 8.9, devotional programs 9.1, SSSC 8.7, adult study circle 8.5, and parent study circle 8.8. So 80% of the respondents come at least once a week to the center. 1/3 of the participants in the survey, they said they come twice or more than twice a week. And on the here are some of the key actions on the feedback. If we go to the next slide, we reviewed the feedback on these 5 programs, and we would like to address the items mentioned by multiple participants in the survey. So here are some of the key actions on the feedback. The speaker volume on the women's side is fixed. If it is still loud, please contact Brother Sridhar. Next item is on Aarti process, specifically Sunday and Thursday Aartis. So, which is when most of the devotees are, there are more devotees. So on Sundays, opportunity for Swami Aarti after bhajans is given to families of SSSC students celebrating birthdays during that week. And on Thursday, opportunity to lead Shej Aarti is given to devotees signing up for prasadam that day. But if there are multiple devotees bringing prasadam, first timers are always given the priority. Since there are only about 50 weeks in a year, if the same devotee brings prasadam multiple times, like 20 times a year, they will get at least one chance to lead. And if any devotee got prasadam multiple times and they still didn't get a chance to offer lead the Aarti at least once, please talk to prasadam lead. If anyone is interested in offering or leading Aarti on any other day or slot, for example, on a day that's special for your family, that is not a Thursday night or that is not a Sunday evening, and the slot is not open on the sign-up app Visita, please let me know. We can work it out. We can accommodate your sign-up. Also, we plan to provide informational videos on Aarti process for devotees signing up for Aarti for the first time when we move to new Baba's new abode. So next item we would like to address is prasadam. We paused prasadam for a few weeks because of the pest issues. It's resumed now, but we still encourage to bring fruits because of the maintenance reasons. But if you bring, please take back any leftovers of the prasadam. So, and next is volunteer training. Some participants expressed interest in leading service activities. So if you are interested in getting trained on leading a service activity, please see Brother Jagan, who is a service lead. He can help you lead a few times, so eventually you can lead the activity yourself. Finally, we would like to address why we sing multi-faith bhajans at center. So Shirdi Baba always said, Allah Malik, Sabka Malik Ek, and Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba said, love all, serve all. So we are practicing what Baba taught us. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Okay, Sai Ram. So I have the pleasure of talking through the service wing of our center. Brother Jagan is slowly wrapping up. But if you have any questions after what I share, you can feel free to ask him all kind of questions. Okay. So this time around, we've been doing this general body meeting for many, many years, right? And we typically come and say, hey, these are the projects we're doing. This is the budgets we're doing. This is what this is what our SSC program is. This is what our adult circle, study circle is, and so on and so forth, which I think most of you know, at least I hope most of you know, right? So this time we want to take a holistic view, slightly different view, and try to understand why we do what we do, right? And as part of our team discussions, that's good. As part of our team discussions, right, we were brainstorming, for example, service, right? First question, we just want to step back and say, hey, why do we do service? Why do we do seva? Why is it important, right? And all of us started looking at it, and as you know, service is a big component in the center, and not to, all three are equally valuable, but we do a lot of service activities in the community through the center, right? So the first thing, and I started contemplating on it, the first thing that came to my mind was, hey, I help somebody, I feel happy. It's just as simple as that, right? I give them a fruit, or I help someone, with something, and all they say is thanks. I feel happy about it, right? So that's one of the reasons why seva is important. And happiness and being happy is innate nature of every human being. Who here does not want to be happy? Everybody wants to be happy. Seva is one way to become happy. Then you contemplate deeper. You go into the next step, right? Now, I'll share an example, right? A couple of weeks ago, I was in the gym playing with my friends, and one of my friends fell down and he twisted his ankle. And I had to take him to the doctor and all that stuff. I did that, and then I did that seva not because I was happy. It didn't make me happy taking him to the doctor. But what I felt was I felt the pain in my heart. Even though his pain was in his leg, I felt the pain in my heart. So we do seva when we are hurt. When you're driving past, you stop at a stop sign, you see a homeless person, you're not really feeling the hunger that person is feeling. You feel the pain in your heart. That is one of the reasons why we do seva, right? And then you go deeper into this, right? And then you think about what Swami has given us. Air to breathe, space to live, food, water, and pretty much everything that we need, and even much, much, much more. What are we doing to give anything back? It's impossible to repay the entire debt, right? So we're all debtors. What can we do, right? And little helps, little service to the community, to a fellow human being, to something. This is one opportunity for us to take that first step in part of repaying that debt. Then you go even deeper, right? We come into what Swami says, service is a means of self-transformation. Okay, what is self-transformation? That's too strong a word. I'm good with happy, I'm good with the pain. Maybe the debt, I understand what is self-transformation, right? I think that's complicated word for me to understand. But this is what I'm going to use for my personal example, right? You see people suffering, right? And while you feel empathy for them, either there is a health problem or a job-related problem, whatever it is, you feel empathy for them. But the sense of gratitude and how thankful and grateful you are to Swami for having given you what you have, right? So that is how I define self-transformation, right? I'm sure there are experts here who have a better version of it, but to me it was very simple. I'm just seeing people around while I empathize with them, while I do whatever I can to make them feel better. I'm just grateful and thankful for all that Swami has given me, right? So that is the self-transformation. I think the last one is, not everyone gets a chance to serve. Have you ever thought about it? Not everyone is blessed to serve. You need to be blessed to even serve another person, right? And again, personal examples. I've got friends at work that will come and say, hey, I really want to do this. I want to take my kids to do this seva, whatever. They don't come to the center per se, but they're actively involved in service opportunities. Here we are. Swami has given us so many opportunities, right? And it's really up to us. It's really up to us. Any one of these should be a driving force for all of us to do seva, right? So, okay, let's move on to the next one. So, how do we do this service, right? So we understand why we need to do this. How do we do this? It could be as, you can do this in zillion ways, million ways, right? You could just help a friend in need. You could just say, like I said, you're at a stop sign, you find a hungry person, a homeless person, giving him a fruit. Very, very simple acts. You have, somebody is hurting, somebody is not feeling well, sitting down and singing a bhajan, thinking of that person, chanting a prayer for that person. That's all seva. You can do it in multiple different ways, right? And then you walk by, you see a plastic bottle lying on the ground, that should hurt you. Oh my God, Mother Earth, I'm so sorry. Take that plastic bottle and put it. There's so many ways that we can engage, right? And then essentially, right, if you look at it, seva kind of involves three main components, right? Time, energy, and financial support, and it's a combination of these three essentially, right? Now, I want to give some examples of what we do at the center. We are extremely thankful and grateful to all our volunteers that step up when we ask for, hey, sign up for this. We did care kits, we did this the LA fire emergency care kits, all that stuff, right? So we have all those people come forward. And even in our own weekly service projects, right? The two service projects that goes very smoothly are the Sai Shelter initiative, where people just sit in front of the computer. You have a grocery list, sit in front of the computer, go to walmart.com, bang, 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 I want loaves of bread, milk, blah, 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 send it, right? Of course, they are spending money on this. And then the other one is obviously the sandwich bags also. Go to the store, just buy the raw materials and give it. But what we really need is people to give time and energy, right? So, for example, the Gomata Seva, which is, Swami is really testing us with that project, right? And you have all these, produce that are Indian stores, just leave outside. You're not paying a cent to go get all those. You're just going there, picking it up, which otherwise is well on its way to the trash, right? You just got to pick it up. 45 minutes drive, depending on, from this area, maybe from the center, it's about 45, 50 minutes drive, giving it to the cows, who greatly benefit from this, right? So those are the things that I think we need to answer ourselves, right? I think where I want to leave is, yes, time, energy, financial support, all that is there, but really what we need is a serving mind and a loving heart. Ask yourself, what is stopping me from doing this service? There's zillion, reasons you can give not to, but you keep asking, what if I do this? What if I do this? You clearly say, it basically boils down to prioritization, right? Once you have, this is all we need, a big heart. Everything else will fall in place, right? Okay, I'm going to pause here to see if there's any questions, so I can hand it over to Jagan to answer the questions first. Okay, now that I hopefully got you all thinking in that direction, so I just wanted to, I'm not going to read all this. These are the various service projects that we have in our center going, on an ongoing process. We have seasonal projects, we have all these projects. But I do want to get your attention to the ones that I highlighted in yellow. These are young minds. These are high school students and young adults, right? This is giving them an opportunity to go talk to all the leads of these people. They come to our center, they come and present. They come and tell us what the service project is. Some of them are initiated by SSC students. So it is an opportunity. So there's, not only do you come to serve, you get other skills that takes you a long way. These are life skills, right? Coming and presenting, leadership skills. So I'm not going to go through this. All of these are available in the website. It is there included in the bulletin every week. And so you can take a look at all this. Are there any questions with the specific project anybody has?
What's the difference between black and yellow?
Black are the adults and the yellow are the SSC students and young adults.
Oh, thanks for highlighting that.
I said that 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to highlight. All these people in yellow are the students and young adults that take leadership roles, right? So, okay, and I'm not going to read all this, but these are just letters of acknowledgement from our partners, right? We have this from Loaves and Fishes, we do quarterly service, Volunteers of America, we engage with them very, very closely. The gathering in that we do monthly dinner service, and then the next move where we do the sandwich seva and the Preeti Rang where we drop our produce. So we'll put this in the website, so you can take a look at it at a leisure time. But I think that's all I had before we move to the adoration piece.
Om Shri Sai Ram,
Sai Ram.
offering my deepest gratitude in the divine lotus feet of our dear Lord Sai for allowing me to stand in front of all of you and speak about the devotional activities that are happening in this center. So I'll start the same way how Brother Chandra started with questioning, why do we have the devotional offerings here? And what does it mean to us? So, and I don't think I need to really answer that question for you all, because I think deep in our hearts we all know why we do that. Devotion is an act of our offering of our deepest love to God, and the reason we are here is because we want to offer our love to Him so that He showers His love back on us in abundance, to us, to our families, to our homes, to our community, to the society at large, and to the entire world, of course. So what else does devotion do? We come here so that we can connect to Him. We can connect at a deeper level. We can have a one-on-one personal relationship with Him. We can somehow, some way, nourish our souls to some extent, and connect to the like-minded people here, connect to those who believe in the same faith as us, or in the same values, so to say. So, with that said, what do we do? How do we offer our devotion? How do we really take the step to, connect with Him? So I think this is not a news to anyone, and most of you are regulars. So, and Brother Praveen already mentioned, we offer 4 aartis every day to Baba. That is the first step of devotion that we can take here in this center. 4 aartis in a day means 28 aartis in a week, and more than 100 aartis in a month. And there are about 20 volunteers that are committed to offer these more than 100 aartis. And why I mention this is because there are times when we do need volunteers to step up and sign up for an aarti, when a regular devotee cannot do it for whatever reason. And this is my request to you. Take the first step. Come forward. Sign up for an aarti. Get the one-on-one time with Him. I myself come on Tuesday afternoons for offering Him aarti, and that's the best time that I can spend with Him. And if you have the leisure of some extra time, you can stay back after the aarti and just talk to Him, whatever you want to write, connect with Him. So, again, sign up for aartis. The information goes out in the WhatsApp groups. You are all there in the group. Sister Rubini already described the process. If you have any questions, you need any help, you need the walkthrough on how to offer an aarti, please see Sister Rubini. So next comes the devotion offering in the form of bhajans. We offer bhajans to Baba multiple times in a week. Every Thursday, every Sunday we have bhajans here in the center. Every Friday since last 1.5 years we have been offering home bhajans. And home bhajans are open to anyone and everyone. Even if you're not a regular devotee, you don't come to the center at all, you can still sign up for home bhajans, and Swami will come to your home. People will come from the center and they will sing His glory, chant His name. And that's not just to glorify your homes, that's to spread the love of God to your community, your friends, your homes, your families. So please, if you have never had a home bhajan, sign up for it. We're almost towards the end of the offering. This is a special offering for his centennial birthday, and it will end the end of this year. We are all signed up until the end of June. The next quarter will open up soon, and if you are interested, if you're inclined, if you want him to come to your home and sing his glory, please sign up. In addition to the aartis and the bhajans, we have monthly Ekadash Rudra Abhishekams, wherein we offer Abhishekam to all the deities here, and we chant Rudram, of course. You don't have to know Rudram chanting to join. You can still participate. You can still absorb the energies of the vibrations and take them with you. You can obviously, you will offer the Abhishekam regardless of whether you can chant or not. Similarly, we have Devi Mahatmyam Parayanam Durga Saptashati every 4th Saturday of the month. Same thing, you can come, join, absorb the energies. You don't have to know the chanting. And this is our way of offering devotion, cultivating our love for God, and be in that deep connection where, we can actually lose ourselves and be one with Him. Jai Sai Ram. I will call on Sister Rohini for the illumination section.
Sai Ram, everyone.
Sai Ram.
My humble pranams to my dear Lord, Bhagwan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, Shri Baba. Sai Ram. First of all, thank you, Swami, for giving me this opportunity in whatever way I can serve. I will try to do my best. So I'm here to talk about SSSE. SSSE stands for Sri Sathya Sai Educare. Now, Educare, the real meaning of Educare is to bring something that is within out. Now, what is within each one of us? The inherent qualities. So, Swami, the basic five human values, which are truth, right action, peace, love, and non-violence. We have been listening to this over and over again, right? Yeah. Swami has designed this program for the young minds so that it aligns the three hedges in them, which are the heart, the head, and the hands. The heart is by filling it with love. The head with a sense of oneness. The oneness meaning within all religions, all faith having oneness with all human beings, all beings in the world. And to put all this into action is through the hands. So that is three edges. So basically we have 5 groups, which is pre-SSC group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. So group pre-SSC is up to kindergarten and below, but they have to be 4 years old. Group 1 has to be from 1st grade to 3rd grade. Group 2, 4th grade to 6th grade. Group 3 is 7th to 9th, and group 4 is from 10th to 12th grade. So we have 55 students so far and 10 trained teachers. We are extremely grateful to all the teachers who spend their time and effort in training these young minds to become a better human beings and citizens. So with that said, why do we, and also these SSC classes are held on every Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. but basically it is from 3 to 5 p.m. because 3 to 4 is SSC class and 4 to 5 it is bhajan sessions. So it is extremely important for the kids to attend the bhajans as well. Then only it is considered as a complete session for the kids. So yeah, we are struggling with that, but we will get there soon. So why SSSE program? What does it do to the young minds? So SSSE paves the way for the young minds to put spirituality into practice by embracing the life challenges with compassion, courage, and confidence. SSSC gives them a way, it gives them an avenue for them to become a great community leaders by participating in the service projects that are held at the center and outside the center. So as Brother Chandra has mentioned all the service activities, most of them are led by our dear SSC students and YA people. So it also gives them a platform to have open discussions, share their thoughts, opinions, and all. So, and also it gives them the opportunity to give presentations which are nothing but the leadership skills. So it really helps them to become a better human being and a better, greater citizen of this country. And so, the SSSC does not just is not complete without the adults, without the parents participating in the adult study circle, right? So adult study circle is very important, and we urge all the parents of the SSSC students to participate in the adult study circle because it helps the kid, and it is a complete program because the whole family is aligned with Swami's teachings. They reflect on the Swami's teachings. So what do we do in adult study circle? We take either a thought for the day written by Swami or Swami's literature, Gita Vahini, Swami's teachings, anything from Swami's teachings, reflect on it, have open discussions, and this study circle is also held from 3 to 4. It's just during the SSC class. The kids are in the SSC class and the adults are in the adult study circle. So please join adult study circle. It helps to reflect, have a greater discussions, and it helps in the spiritual growth of an individual. And then we do have a parent study circle, which happen over the Zoom online, but going forward in our new center, we want to have it in person at our new center, and it is held as of now, the first and the third Sunday over the Zoom at 9:30 a.m. So that is also a great platform to express your, parents have so much, so many things, so many problems, how to raise these young minds and all. We discuss all those things in the parent study circle and how to get over all these things. So I have attended some, so it is a great thing for the young parents especially, and for the older ones also, how to deal with this troublesome teenagers, right? So that's about it. So, we do have our SSC kids, they do go on field trips. I know we haven't been going to one lately, but we went in the past to Goshala. There they see all the animals that are fed and all. They also our group 3 students get to visit the multi-faith centers, Gurudwara, Masjid and all. So they also got a chance to prepare the prasadam to serve at the St. John's Women's Shelter. They come at one place, they prepare it, and then they go and serve at St. These are all the things that shape them into a well-rounded human being. So SSC is a really important thing. I please urge, if you know anyone who has young kids who are not going to SSC, please tell them to join SSC and why is it important to join SSC. And also all the parents and adults, please come here, stay for the adult study circle and for the bhajans as well. So with that,
Next slide.
structure of the SSC lesson plan is we begin it with the opening prayers, then we do a light meditation, and then we go into the topics with either like for example, group 2 is doing 9 forms of devotion this year. Then we go into the life application of the topic, and then we closing prayers. So with that, I think it's done. Thank you so much, Saira.
సర్వం మనం అందరినీ ప్రేమించాలి, అందరినీ సేవించాలి. మనం సేవించడం కోసమే పుట్టాము. ఈ సర్వీసులో మనం ప్రయాణమైనప్పుడే మానవత్వం అనేటువంటిది సార్థకం అవుతుంది.
That is the significance of 2025. 2025 is the centennial year of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Not only that, 2025 is the Mahakumbha Mela in 2025 happened in February, which happens in once in 144 years. And you all can hear me, right? I'm usually pretty loud. Yeah. You all can hear me, yes. So, 2025 to be in this present moment in 2025 is what happens once in millennia. Because Mahakumbh happens once in 144 years. Centennial of Bhagwan 2025. And Swami's grace upon all of us is so incredible that going into the year 2025, He blessed us and He has chosen His own place to move into, right? And we are all aware of that. How incredible that is that 2025 also marks our offering to Him and coming together and moving to this new abode. I was listening to all these beautiful presentations. By the way, very good job by all of you in sharing not just about information dump, but how it inspires you. From IT, information, I for information, to T, transformation. That's what IT means. If you are only caught up in I, you are in I, but you have to go from I to we, that is transformation. If you look at the two words, illness and wellness. Illness is I, wellness is we. So when you go from I to we move from illness to wellness. People who think about themselves are sick people and nothing else. People that think about everyone collectively are the people that are in wellness. And so, in summary of what is service, what is adoration, what is illumination, Swami said 3 lines. You have to remember, bend the body, service, mend the senses, adoration, end the mind, illumination. So, and this bending the body is work, mending the senses is worship, ending the mind is wisdom. So that is work, worship, wisdom. That is the essence of service, devotion, and illumination. Another way to look at it is that it is doing the work is karma, mending the senses, bhakti, ending the mind is jnana. Bhakti, karma, bhakti, jnana. See how many beautiful ways Swami has created an overarching program for everyone to get engaged in these 3 aspects. Now when you look at the new building update, and this is Swami's gift to us, as I already mentioned. I'm not going to read all of this stuff for you. In October, we closed the escrow, and then there are a lot of people, there was a lot of furniture, we had to do the furniture sale, and we submitted our plans last year to the city. I think in January we submitted, or December. And January 14th, we got the feedback from the city on the plans that were submitted. And then while we were waiting for the feedback, thanks to a lot of volunteers from the center, we finished the demolition. And please give yourself a big hand. All the demolition work, which would have costed us almost $35,000, we could do it in $15,000 because of help from everybody. And the Engadals going and punching the walls because they were all mad at somebody and doing all of that work, right? And then not only that, we had the back suit which was open, and Swami also helped us identify, and Mr. Bharat has started, he's starting a online service for Indian groceries, which is already rented out. So Swami has not only, he's actually shown that this is my place, I'll take care of it for you, because lot of us were worried. 15,000 square feet. What are we going to do with it? How are we going to support all the operational expenses that are related to that? Bhagwan has come in every single way and helped us go through this. So now what is going to happen, starting from this week, we're going to have the plumbers start the plumbing work. We're going to have the HVAC work done, electrical work done, and framing work done. All of this usually takes about 6 months' time. But guess what? we want to beat the time as Swami's devotees. And Swami is Kalatitaya Namaha, Kaladarpadamanaya Namaha. So we want all of us to pray, starting from this Sri Ram Navami, which is, when is Sri Ram Navami? Many people have different opinions. It's actually April 5th is Sri Ram Navami, the Saturday. So, and Sri Ram Navami signifies, what does Sri Ram Navami signify? Sri Ram Navami does not, it signifies the glory of God, how He pulled everybody together to do His work, isn't it? If Rama was so powerful, he took and threw Brahmastra at a crow. You remember? He could have done the same thing, taken a grass blade and threw it so that it would have killed Ravana. He didn't do that. He walked all the way from Ayodhya, all the way down to the tip of India, and combined monkeys, combined birds, combined everybody together to come and do His work. So if you are not involved in Rama's work, you have missed the point. Sai Rama's work, you have to ask the question, that's the point of it. How do I engage myself in Swami's work? How can I be the monkey that will lift a stone, that would plant a tree, that would do something to clean up at the center? Can I at least sign up for a service activity for 2 hours of my time in 24 hours? Forget about 24 hours. Can you do 2 hours of service in 1 week? Forget about 1 week. Can you do 3 hours of service in a month for Swami? If you are not able to even spend that much time for Swami, you have to ask yourself the question, what is this point of this life? So when Rama has given this opportunity, Sai Rama has given us this opportunity. If you can't come and do any service at all, here is the opportunity. Join the prayers from Sri Ram Navami onwards. 108 of Sai Gayatri and Swami's Ashtotram. You can sit at your home and your goal should be to say, Swami, we want to celebrate Guru Purnima at the new center. Please allow that to happen. Please bless us with that. That's the Sankalpa. Sankalpa is Guru Purnima, we are moving into the new place. And your prayer should not be, Swami, please make sure that my child gets a good college admission and all of that. That is not the point of your prayer. This prayer is selfless. This prayer is to Bhagwan. This prayer is like a Guru Dakshina. That is good. You remember when this Bhagwan came? How he came? We were told that it will take 4 months for him to come from India. And then on Ganesh Chaturthi, we started a sadhana. And then I told Mohan Garu that Swami will be installed on Vijayadashmi on his Aradhana day. He said, impossible, sir, what are you talking? The container has not yet come to New York. And how can they say that it will happen? I said, no, we are going to do sadhana. And we started sadhana on Ganesh Chaturthi. Guess what? During Navaratri, 4 days before Vijayadashmi, he came. And the shipment came from 3 days. The guy actually cleared in New York within 2 hours. I'm not making this up. Time, space, everything will be nothing before Swami's grace. He will make it happen like that. Only because we prayed. We said Ganesh Chaturthi, I took a sankalpa and said, let us all pray and let us make sure that Bhagwan comes here and sits here on the Mahasamadhi day, Vijayadashmi day. And so when we opened up and we opened the crate and when we looked at it, my heart was broken. Literally, my heart came into my throat. Why? You know why? Because they did not even put bubble wrapping, no blankets, nothing around that. Swami sat in the crate just like that and he came and not a single chip on him. How is that possible? Because he said, my devotees are calling. Don't pad me with all of this stuff. They are waiting for me. I have to go, and he came running. And that is what is going to happen for Guru Purnima. But for that, we all should have the single-mindedness to say that Swami, we will pray to you, we will work for you, we will unite for you. So April 6th, starting Sunday. Okay, Sunday, day after Sri Ram Navami, that's okay. But Sri Ram Navami, you all have nice panakam, vadapappu and all those things, Prepare yourselves for the sadhana from April 6th. And once we feel what is going to happen is that we just submitted actually on the day after Ugadi, we submitted the revised plans to the city, and we are hoping and praying that by this week we will have all the things cleared. We will start the work. There will be a lot of opportunity for every one of us to put our hand and to lift a brick like all the monkeys did for building the bridge. Let us all be like these monkeys and work for Sai Rama. So, and one of the things that we are also going to do is how you can get engaged, getting involved with this. In April, we will be starting the planting and landscaping. We're going to put rose plants, and we're going to put all the flowering plants, so that we don't need to buy flowers for Swami, and all the flowers we want to produce for Swami right on the site. Okay, so that is the sankalpa. And then so all the students from SSSC will be involved in the planting, but adults will help hopefully with all the soil, the fertilizers, digging and making the soil is ready for planting, etc. So what are we going to do? Because it is centennial of Swami, we're going to put 100 flowering and fruit plants around our new building. That is the project that you can get involved. So in May, we will be creating the frames within the building, and so there will be professionals that can guide us, but we can also do the framing work ourselves, and that will be all these activities. In June there will be painting and all of that stuff. In July 1st, we will have the move into the new building. That is our prayer. Let us all collectively pray that Bhagwan helps us make it happen. Okay, now I'm going to give the microphone to Bonala Garu to talk about Mr. Money. And this is very, very important. As we talked about, all of us have three main resources with us. Every one of us. First is time. The second is energy. The third is financial, money. In this center, we never openly ask. There is no donation box, nothing like that. We never did that, we will not do that. That's a commitment. But we know, and I will tell you, on the day of Krishnashtami, we offered Kanakadhara Stotram to Bhagavan. On that Sunday, we sang Kanakadhara Stotram. And before we sang Kanakadhara Stotram, I made a prayer to Swami. Swami, this building is beyond our scope. We don't want to take a loan from the bank. Only you have to help. If this is your sankalpa and if this is your building, please, you have to now shower Kanakadhara in this place. We finished the prayers, the bhajans. I got up. Just that evening, we had $250,000 people writing checks. $250,000 right off the bat. I went and put the checks on Swami's feet and literally cried, because within 1 hour of even making the Kanakadhara Stotram prayer, how he had showered. Without taking any bank loan, we closed the deal. And Mohan and I were talking to the lender, service guy. First we said 500,000 loan, 1 million. Then we said 500,000. Then we were saying 300,000. You were saying, are you guys serious, or what? Are you playing with me, or are you going to take the money or not? Finally we said, no, we don't need it. We don't need a loan.
He's so mad at us.
We don't need a loan. How many places we will actually see that Bhagavan has showered that kind of grace? So believe that every sankalpa that is made in this place, in front of this Kalpavruksham and Kamadhenu, Bhagavan is Kalparuksham and Kamadhenu. Every thought you have with purity will materialize. And let me also scare you, even if you think bad thoughts, they will materialize. So therefore, make sure that we have pure heart. Make sure that we have pure thought. And this financial update is just numbers, but the grace behind it is invaluable. It's enormous. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
My humble pranams to Shirdi Baba and Sathya Sai Baba for giving me the opportunity to be associated with this noble cause and being involved with this for almost 10 years and really inspired every way who I am today and for all the guidance that I have received through the Babas and everyone involved here. So I'm really thankful for the opportunity to serve the community here. All right, so I have 3 slides to give you an overview of the finances. The first one being the 2024 summary and the 2024 donation receipts and the companies that have been matching your contributions as well. Okay. The first one here, 2024 summary, the disclaimer here. The numbers that we have presented here, the income and the expenses are they need to be vetted by the CPA, but they are pretty reasonably accurate here. All right, the first one here is the donations, and the second one being the suite B of the new building is rented out. We got about 8,000 as the rental income. The rest of the 1.483 million is the donations given by the various donors and also the company match funds. Okay, so that is the total of the donations and the soft loans, as Shekhar Garu said. We have 458,000. Okay, so during the purchase, as Shekhar Garu said, we are, at one point 1 million loan, then 600 or 500, and then 300, then no loan, right? So that's how materialized because of the donations extended by the donors given as a soft loan, which is about 458,000, and the total is about 1.941 million. Okay, that is the total income, and then the expenses when totaled based on various categories, it is 1.72 million. So the cash on hand is about 169,000. Okay, so those are the 2024 summary, and a high level look ahead needs for 2025 is the renovation cost is estimated at 500,000, and for 2026 the repayment of the soft loans is 458. So overall we have a need of about 789,000. Okay, so those are the financial summaries. Going to the next one, donation receipts. As always, they were sent out by the end of January, most of them, but few devotees that we did not have their contact information, we sent them later in the February. But most of them are sent out, not most, almost all of them are sent out. And if we did not receive it, please see me at the end. And we are a 501c3 organization where you can deduct your donations to the extent possible by the law. Okay, all right. So going to the next one here. These are the various companies that sending us the matching. So if you work for any of these companies, they should be matching your contributions to the limitations set by your own company. And if you don't see your company, let me know. We can inquire if they are providing any matching opportunities. Okay, some do, most of them do, but some don't do it. Okay, that's all I've got.
Salam everyone. So we wanted to not follow the rest of the people that put their heart and soul into it. So I thought at least I'll just do this. So with the help needed, I thought I'll just say, so the 3 H in the H for help, which is head, heart and hand, which Shekharji just mentioned, various ways how we can help, and then engage, lead, and then be purposeful in your life to Swami's mission. So, yes.
Don't make it.
I said so the key points are first of all, we need to have a heart to do anything and everything. Then our mind has to follow, and then we have to actually do the work. So I just put some examples here, and if you see Go Green, which can involve any of the three, that you can do the service. Here we are setting up a new website. We are just revamping everything, so everything is going to be put up in new place. We are working on it, and we are also soon to start the entire SSSC curriculum as a Google Classroom. So that is the idea. We need help for maintaining, managing, and overseeing all those activities. Of course, we have been waiting on this for a while. So once we have the new website, we will have this gallery with all the photos and videos that we have done all these years will be up, and then we have to maintain them and as we move on. Of course, we also need, earlier they mentioned Brother Ramesh and Vijay were helping special events. We also need more volunteers to step up and then help us in all of these major events. Of course, new building, that requires a lot of work. So, as Shekharji just said, it's just going to be 6 to 9 month work is going to be condensed into 3 months. Lots and lots of work is needed. Definitely we need that time, energy. Financial is fine, but we still need time, your time and your energy to help with the.
You need all the three,
All the three, yes. Yes.
Heart is more important than head. Sairam, I think the point is to be able to give to Bhagwan is his grace. If he is accepting and his hand is underneath, know that, remember the stories of all the great devotees like Kuchela, what God can do for you. If you are able and he accepts, that is his grace. For that you need to have a heart more than a head. Because if you want to give and the head interferes, then it will never translate into a hand. So let's pray to Bhagwan, and then we'll now.
Yeah, the last one is, the key, the service, we are having challenges with the Gomata. So uncle said 1 hour, 3 hours a week. This is just 1 week in an entire year. There are we had, in the survey we had 53 people did the survey. If each one of them just do 1 week, we are done with the service. So, and then Swami's Aarti, we are having challenges on, especially on Friday and Saturday, 2 parties. So please sign up. Just 1 Aarti, 1 month. There are enough people that we can just sign up and fill the slot. Of course, new Swamis above, we just highlighted the key work that is going to be happening. And also with all the center maintenance here and the new center, we need help. So I'll just wrap it up with that. The important thing is head, heart, and hand. So any questions for the whole presentation? Sarah.
Bhagwan is the cause.
Bhagwan is the cause.
He is the action.
He is the action.
He is the doer.
He is the doer.
The doing.
Doing.
He is the done.
He is the done.
And the undone.
And the undone.
Let us all pray
Let us all pray
that He blesses us
that He blesses us
to be perfect instruments
to be perfect instruments
in His divine mission,
in His divine mission,
to love all,
love all,
and to serve all.
to serve all.
Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad, Hashem Bahu, Vayishtem Asti, Ushta Asti, Ushta Ahmar, let us shine, Vayishta Yashem. Namo Tassa, Bhagavato, Arahato, Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa, Bhagavato, Arahato, Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa, Bhagavato, Arahato, Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 La ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah. 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 Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe, Satyadevaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sarvah Prachodayat. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe, Satyadevaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sarvah Prachodayat. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe, Satyadevaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sarvah Prachodayat. Om Shrinivasaya Vidmahe, Satchidanandaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sai Prachodayat. Om Shrinivasaya Vidmahe, Satchidanandaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sai Prachodayat. Om Shrinivasaya Vidmahe, Satchidanandaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sai Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asado Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityurma समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
God for the day as written in Prashanti Nilayam. What is the lesson of Ramayana to you and I, and how is the story relevant to each one of us? Bhagwan lovingly and endearingly guides us today. When Rama is installed in the heart, everything will be added unto you: fame, fortune, freedom, fullness. Hanuman was a mere monkey leader until he met Rama. He was a minister in the court of his master. But when Rama gave him the commission to seek Sita and sent him, that is to say, when Rama was installed in his heart as guide and guardian, Hanuman became immortal as the ideal devotee. Ramayana has a deep undercurrent of significant meaning. Dasharatha means he who rides in a chariot of 10, the 10 senses, which is man. He is tied up with 3 gunas, the qualities, or 3 wives, as in Ramayana. He has 4 sons: Purusharthas, Dharma, Rama, Artha, Lakshmana, Kama, Bharata, and Moksha, Shatrughna. These 4 goals of man must be systematically attained, always with the last one, Moksha, clearly before the eye. Lakshmana represents Buddhi, the intellect, and Sita is truth. Hanuman is the mind, and it is the repository, if controlled and trained, of courage. Sugriva, the master of Hanuman, is discrimination. With these to help him, Rama seeks truth and succeeds. That is the lesson of the epic to every man. Divine Discourse, April 20th, 1975. Seek truth, serve truth, be true. Truth will reveal itself when the heart is saturated with love. Jai Sai Ram.
ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविः ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यम् ब्रह्मकर्मसमाधिना अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वर
ओम जय जगदीश हरे शिवदना श्रीकर सर्व प्राणपति
स्वामी सर्व प्राणपते आश्रितकल्पलतिकम् आश्रितकल्पलतिकम् आबद्बान्धवम् ॐ जय जगदीश हरे पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथं नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथं नागेन्द्राशयनम् ॐ जय जगदीश हरे रूपवो जय शिव साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल हारति अंदुको मंगल हारति अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
श्री सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु